Life isn't fair. It never was, and it never will be. You either dominate or you get dominated. The difference between the winners and the losers. Winners refuse to be weak. They refuse to accept mediocrity. They take control, they take action, and they take what they deserve. Look around, most people are asleep, wasting time, drowning in distractions, making excuses, and then they wonder why they're broke, why they're weak, why they feel lost. You can't let yourself fall into that trap. You have one shot at life, and every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. Discipline is everything. Forget motivation. Motivation is a joke, it comes and goes. You think the most successful people in the world wake up feeling like winning? No, they do it because it has to be done. You train your body even when you're tired. You build your business even when you don't feel like it. You grind relentlessly because there is no other option. You need power, physical power, financial power, and mental power. Get in the gym, get strong, build your money, get assets, stop living paycheck to paycheck. Control your mind, because if you don't, someone else will. The weak are controlled, manipulated, and used by the strong. That's the brutal reality of this world. And most importantly, understand this: no one is coming to save you. Not your family, not your friends, not the government. If you're waiting for a miracle, you've already lost. The only person who can change your life is you. So make a choice: stay weak, stay average, stay broke, or step up. Take control and dominate every aspect of your existence. Because the world belongs to those who refuse to be defeated. Now, go out there and take what's yours. The mindset of a champion starts with one thing: absolute control over the mind. Weakness is a disease, and it spreads the moment you allow doubt, fear, or hesitation to take root. A champion does not entertain weakness. A champion does not wait for the right moment, the right opportunity, or external validation. The mind must be trained like a weapon, sharpened every single day through discipline, struggle, and unbreakable self-belief. Most people live their lives controlled by emotions, reacting to the world like a puppet being pulled by invisible strings. A champion does not react, he dictates. He commands himself to rise when others stay down. He controls his emotions, actions, and results because he understands that control over the mind is control over life itself. Most people are prisoners of comfort. They seek safety, easy paths, and instant gratification. A champion is the opposite. He embraces discomfort, seeks out challenges, and thrives in adversity. Comfort is the enemy of greatness because it dulls the senses, weakens the will, and makes men soft. Hard times create strong people, and strong people dominate life. The modern world has made people weak by feeding them constant entertainment, easy pleasures, and soft excuses. A champion rejects all of it. He actively puts himself in situations that force him to grow. He lifts heavier weights when his muscles burn. He works harder when his body tells him to stop. He endures mental pain, stress, and pressure because he knows that discomfort is the price of greatness. A champion has zero tolerance for excuses. The weak blame their environment, their past, and other people for their failures. The champion takes full responsibility. If he is not where he wants to be, he does not complain, he works. He understands that every wasted second whining is a second stolen from his own success. Most people spend their lives justifying why they are not where they should be. They say it's bad luck, unfair circumstances, or some external force stopping them. A champion does not accept that mindset. He refuses to let the world dictate his fate. He understands that no one is coming to save him, and if he wants something, he must take it with relentless action. Discipline is the foundation of a champion's mindset. Talent is useless without discipline. Motivation is temporary, it fades when life gets hard. Champions don't rely on motivation because they know it's unreliable. They wake up early, train when they don't feel like it, and stick to their plan no matter how they feel. Their emotions do not control them. They control their emotions. The weak let their feelings determine their actions. They only work when they feel like it. And that is why they stay average. A champion works every single day, whether he feels like it or not, because he knows that consistency is the key to mastery. Repetition builds power. Repetition builds strength. A champion's mind is programmed for discipline, and that discipline leads to absolute domination. Champions see opportunity where others see obstacles. The weak see difficulties and give up before they even start. They focus on problems, not solutions. A champion sees challenges as opportunities to sharpen his skills. He does not fear failure, he uses it as a lesson. He understands that every setback is a chance to come back stronger, smarter, and more powerful. While the weak quit after the first sign of difficulty, a champion adapts, overcomes, and keeps moving forward. He knows that resilience is the ultimate weapon. A mind trained to push through hardship is a mind that wins in life. No matter how hard the battle, the champion does not stop. A true champion surrounds himself with the right influences. The weak stay around negative people, distractions, and environments that drain them of their power. Champions are ruthless with their time, energy, and associations. They cut off anything and anyone that does not align with their vision. They seek out winners, those who are hungry, those who push them to level up. The champion understands that the mind absorbs what it is exposed to, so he only allows powerful, disciplined, and successful influences into his life. He does not waste time arguing with the weak or explaining himself to people who do not understand the grind. His time is too valuable. His mission is too important. The mindset of a champion is forged through fire. It is built through pain, struggle, and an unrelenting refusal to accept anything less than total success. It is a way of life, a commitment to excellence, and a rejection of mediocrity. Champions are not born, they are made through battle, discipline, and an unshakable will to win. They know that every action, every decision, and every thought either brings them closer to greatness or drags them into weakness. And so they choose strength, they choose control, they choose to dominate. Discipline is the foundation of all greatness. Motivation is nothing but a fleeting emotion, a spark that burns out the moment life gets tough. The weak rely on motivation because they want to feel good before they act. A disciplined person does not wait to feel ready. He moves regardless of his emotions. He trains when he is tired. He works when he is uninspired. He stays focused when others quit. The moment a person realizes that success does not care how they feel, they become unstoppable. Life rewards those who show up and put in the work day after day, not those who wait for the perfect mood or circumstances. Motivation is the illusion that most people chase. Discipline is the weapon that separates the winners from the losers. The problem with motivation is that it is unreliable. Some days a person will feel fired up, ready to conquer the world. Other days they will feel drained, unmotivated, and sluggish. If success depends on motivation, inconsistency will follow. And inconsistency leads to failure. Discipline eliminates inconsistency. It programs the mind to execute the plan no matter how a person feels. A champion does not need a reason to train, to work, or to push forward. They simply do it because it must be done. The weak allow emotions to dictate their actions. They skip workouts because they are tired. They avoid challenges because they feel afraid. A disciplined person does not negotiate with feelings. They follow the plan like a machine, knowing that every action compounds over time into power and success. Most people fail because they chase the high of motivation instead of building the habit of discipline. They watch motivational videos, read self-help books, and get inspired for a moment. But when reality hits, they go back to their old habits. They never break the cycle of laziness because they refuse to commit to discipline. A disciplined individual does not need external hype. They create their own momentum. They force themselves to do what needs to be done until it becomes second nature. There is no room for excuses in the mind of a disciplined person. They do not waste time waiting for inspiration. They wake up, execute, and dominate their day with absolute control. Discipline is a lifestyle. It is not something that turns on and off when convenient. A champion understands that every action must be intentional. They do not skip workouts, they do not cheat on their goals, and they do not allow weakness to creep in. When discipline is ingrained in a person's identity, success becomes automatic. The body moves toward greatness without hesitation because it has been conditioned to do what must be done. The weak look at discipline as suffering, but the strong see it as freedom. When discipline is mastered, full control over life is attained. No longer a slave to emotions, distractions, or setbacks. A disciplined individual dictates the terms of their success because they have the power to execute at all times. The difference between those who win and those who lose is simple. Losers give in to their feelings. Winners rise above them. A weak person will wake up and say they do not feel like working today. A disciplined person will wake up and say it does not matter how they feel, the work must be done. Champions operate on a different level of thinking. They understand that greatness is built on consistency and consistency is built on discipline. It does not matter if a person is tired, stressed, or unmotivated. What matters is that they execute their plan without fail. This is what separates the elite from the average. Discipline is about control. The weak are controlled by impulses, bad habits, and short-term pleasures. The disciplined take control of their minds, their bodies, and their peace and their future. They train when they do not want to. They work when others rest. They sacrifice comfort for results. Every decision a disciplined person makes is a step toward dominance. The world belongs to those who refuse to be ruled by weakness. When a person lives a disciplined life, they command respect, build power, and create an unstoppable momentum that nothing can break. A disciplined mind is an unbreakable mind. It does not bend to pressure, excuses, or distractions. It stays locked on the mission until victory is achieved. Motivation fades, feelings change, but discipline remains. The moment this truth is embraced, a new level of power is unlocked. A level where success is no longer a question, but an expectation. This is the path of champions. This is the way to absolute domination. A person who masters their time and energy masters their life. Time is the most valuable resource, yet most people waste it on meaningless distractions, scrolling through their phones, watching entertainment, and engaging in conversations that add no value to their future. A disciplined individual does not allow their time to be controlled by external forces. They know exactly where every hour goes, and they treat it like currency. Every minute spent on nonsense is a minute stolen from success. Every wasted hour is an hour that could have been invested in building strength, acquiring knowledge, or executing a plan. A champion understands that time lost can never be regained, and because of this awareness, they move with urgency, making every second count. Most people complain about not having enough time, yet they spend hours indulging in distractions, procrastinating, and making excuses for why they are not achieving their goals. The truth is not a lack of time, but a lack of discipline in managing it. A person who understands the value of time structures their day with precision. They do not allow their schedule to be dictated by others. They control their mornings, afternoons, and nights with a strict focus on productivity. While the weak allow the day to slip through their fingers, the strong plan every hour with intention. They wake up early, they follow routines, and they do not tolerate activities that waste their potential. When time is controlled, success becomes predictable. Energy is just as important as time. A person with low energy cannot execute their plans effectively, no matter how well they schedule their day. Energy is drained by poor habits, weak mindsets, and useless distractions. The foods a person eats, the thoughts they entertain, and the company they keep either fuel their energy or deplete it. A disciplined individual guards their energy like a warrior protects their weapon. They feed their body with strength, avoiding anything that slows them down. They remove toxic people from their circle, those who complain, doubt, or bring negativity. They understand that energy is limited and must be invested in activities that bring real results. A person with controlled energy moves with power, making every action intentional and every step toward success unstoppable. Those who master their energy never allow emotions to drain them. Most people waste massive amounts of energy on stress, overthinking, and reacting to negativity. A person who dominates life refuses to be emotionally controlled. They do not waste energy on gossip, arguments, or worrying about things outside of their control. They stay focused on what matters, cutting off anything that does not serve their mission. Emotional discipline is just as important as physical discipline. When energy is conserved and directed toward productive actions, a person moves faster, works harder, and achieves more in a day than most people achieve in a week. This is how champions operate. A strong individual does not allow others to steal their time. The weak entertain pointless conversations, engage in meaningless drama, and let other people dictate their schedule. The strong protect their time with absolute ruthlessness. If an activity does not contribute to their success, they cut it off without hesitation. They are not afraid to say no, to reject distractions, and to walk away from anything that does not align with their goals. They do not spend time proving themselves to people who do not matter. Every second is a weapon, and they wield it with purpose, ensuring that their time is always used to build, grow, and conquer. Mastering time and energy is the difference between those who lead and those who follow. The weak drift through life, controlled by circumstances, reacting to whatever happens. The strong design their life with precision, structuring their time and managing their energy like an unstoppable force. They do not allow laziness, procrastination, or excuses to dictate their results. They move with intensity, eliminating waste and maximizing every opportunity. This level of discipline separates those who achieve from those who wish. It is not about working endlessly. It is about working effectively, making sure that every ounce of effort produces real results. A person who masters their time and energy controls their destiny. They are not victims of life. They are commanders of their future. They wake up with a plan. They execute with precision, and they do not stop until they win. Time and energy are weapons, and those who learn to use them with discipline become untouchable. They dominate their schedule, their environment, and their results. This is how success is achieved. Not by chance, not by luck, but by relentless control over the two most valuable resources, time and energy. Financial and physical power are the pillars of absolute control over life. A person without financial power is at the mercy of the system, forced to follow orders, trapped in limitations, and unable to dictate their own future. Money is not just about luxury, it is about freedom. It provides choices, opportunities, and the ability to live on one's own terms. Those who lack financial power must accept whatever life gives them. They are controlled by debts, bills, and the need to exchange their time for survival. The strong understand that financial power is not an option but a necessity. They do not waste money on temporary pleasures. They do not live paycheck to paycheck, mindlessly spending on things that add no value. They build wealth with strategy, focus, and discipline, ensuring that money works for them instead of the other way around. A strong financial foundation is built through skill, discipline, and execution. The weak look for shortcuts, chasing get-rich-quick schemes, gambling their money away, or relying on luck. The strong create wealth by mastering valuable skills, providing solutions, and dominating industries with relentless effort. They understand that financial power comes from ownership, from building assets, and from being in control of their own economy. A financially strong person does not fear emergencies, does not worry about expenses, and does not beg for opportunities. They create wealth through intelligent investments, strategic decisions, and a refusal to be controlled by consumer culture. Every dollar is a weapon, and they use it to build strength, security, and absolute control over their lifetime. Physical power is just as important as financial power. A weak body leads to a weak mind, and a weak mind leads to failure. A person who does not train their body is vulnerable, both mentally and physically. They lack the energy, discipline, and resilience needed to dominate in life. The strong treat their body as a machine, fueling it with the right nutrition, training it daily, and pushing it to its maximum potential. Physical power is not just about strength, it is about endurance, agility, and the ability to handle pressure. A strong body creates a strong presence. It commands respect, builds confidence, and ensures that a person is ready for any challenge. Without physical power, even the most intelligent person will struggle to maintain dominance. Most people ignore physical discipline because they are lazy. They make excuses, avoid discomfort, and settle for weakness. They do not understand that every workout builds not just muscle but mental toughness. A physically powerful person does not break under stress. They do not suffer from low energy or lack of motivation. Their body is conditioned for hard work, and their mind is trained to push through pain. The weak complain about being tired. The strong understand that training is not about comfort, but about conditioning the body and mind to perform at their highest level. Physical power is the difference between moving through life with strength or constantly being controlled by fatigue, illness, and lack of endurance. The connection between financial and physical power is undeniable. A person who is physically strong moves with confidence, and confidence is necessary to dominate in the financial world. Business, negotiations, leadership, and success all require an unshakable mindset. A weak person who lacks discipline in their body will also lack discipline in their finances. The same mindset that builds a powerful physique builds a powerful financial empire. Those who win in life do not choose between financial and physical power, they master both. They wake up early, train their body, execute their financial plans, and move with absolute certainty toward their goals. Financial power without physical strength leads to weakness. There are many who have money but lack the energy, discipline, and resilience to protect what they have built. They fall into comfort, become lazy, and eventually lose their position. Physical power without financial strength also leads to struggle. There are many who train hard but have no control over their financial future, forcing them to remain in positions where they have no freedom. The true elite in this world understand that both must be mastered. A person who is both financially and physically dominant cannot be controlled, cannot be manipulated, and cannot be stopped. A person who builds financial and physical power secures their own future. They are not controlled by weak impulses, by the fear of struggle, or by the limitations that hold others back. They move through life with complete authority over their body, their money, and their decisions. They do not ask for permission to live on their terms, they take it. Financial and physical power are not luxuries, they are requirements for those who refuse to be ruled by circumstance. Those who master them will dominate their world, while those who ignore them will always remain at the mercy of those who don't know when is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you want. Most people waste years waiting for someone to rescue them, waiting for a lucky break, or hoping that their problems will magically disappear. This mindset is the reason so many people stay weak, broke, and lost. The truth is brutal but simple. If you do not take control of your life, no one else will. There is no hero coming to fix your problems, no savior who will lift you out of struggle. The world does not care about your excuses, your fears, or your suffering. The only thing that matters is action. The strong understand this and take full responsibility for their lives. They do not wait. They move. They execute. They build themselves into the kind of person who wins. No matter the circumstances, most people remain stuck because they expect help to arrive. They look to friends, family, the government, or society to bail them out of their problems. They blame others for their failures, waiting for someone else to change their situation. This is a losing mentality. The world owes you nothing. No one is obligated to fix your problems or make your dreams come true. Those who rise to power do so because they take complete ownership of their reality. They do not waste time complaining or expecting others to give them opportunities. They create their own path, force their way through obstacles, and refuse to rely on anything but their own willpower. The weak always search for an easy way out. They beg for help, look for shortcuts, and hope for miracles. The strong do the opposite. They embrace the struggle, knowing that hardship is the ultimate test of character. They do not run from pain. They use it as fuel. When life gets difficult, they do not sit back and wait for things to improve. They rise up and force change through action. They understand that if they do not fight for what they want, they will be left behind. Success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who attack life with ruthless determination, refusing to accept anything less than victory. Taking responsibility means eliminating all excuses. The moment you stop blaming others, your past, or your circumstances, you gain real power. Most people love to make excuses for why they are not winning. They blame their upbringing, their environment, or bad luck. But none of that matters. What matters is what you do now. Every second spent making excuses is a second wasted. The strong accept full responsibility for where they are in life. They do not allow external factors to control their destiny. They adapt, adjust, and overcome. Every problem has a solution, but only those who take action will find waiting for help is weakness. The world belongs to those who take what they want, not those who sit around hoping for a handout. The strong understand that the only way to get ahead is to put in the work, make sacrifices, and push forward regardless of obstacles. There is no perfect moment, no ideal situation, no magical rescue. The only way forward is through relentless action. A person who understands this moves with urgency, knowing that every second wasted is a second they will never get back. The truth is harsh, but it is necessary. No one is going to give you the life you dream of. You must build it with your own hands, your own mind, and your own effort. This means embracing discomfort, facing failure, and refusing to quit. The weak give up when things get tough. The strong keep moving forward no matter what. They do not wait for inspiration, motivation, or luck. They operate on discipline and execution. They carve their own path and refuse to let anything stop them. A person who truly understands that no one is coming to save them becomes unstoppable. They no longer seek approval, they no longer waste time, and they no longer wait for permission. They take full control of their life, their actions, and their future. They move with purpose, knowing that success is earned, not given. They dominate every area of their life because they understand the simple truth: if they do not do it, no one will. The world does not reward victims. It rewards those who refuse to be defeated, who rise up and claim what is theirs through sheer force of will. You have two choices: wait and hope for someone to fix your life, or take complete control and build the future you want. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success. It is on you to rise, to fight, and to dominate. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting. Move with purpose, act with discipline, and refuse to be anything less than unstoppable. The world belongs to those who take it. Be the one who takes it.